Hi, I'm David McBride here with another OneConference keynote profile. Tracy Pruzan-Roy is an executive and high-performance leadership coach and former media and entertainment research executive. Hi, Tracy.
Hi, David. How are you?
Great. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you. Thanks for having
Thank-
me here today.
Absolutely. Thank you for spending a few minutes with me.
Of course.
What are you focused on these days? What's getting you excited?
Yeah, great question. I think, in the midst of so much chaos that's out there right now, particularly within this industry, what's lighting me up is that from my seat as a coach, I get to work with people who are really focusing on what they want and need. My background, as you mentioned, is in media and entertainment research and strategy. And so I can fully relate to the disruption of this digital industry that's going on right now. I lived through it. There's so much complexity to it. There's for everything from AI. If I read one more article about AI, my head will explode. But I love it. I can't stop.
Yeah.
Privacy concerns, fragmentation, all the things that come with this. There's a lot of pressure, right? There's a lot of pressure to work hard. We overwork ourselves sometimes. And I'm finding that I work with a lot of people who are extremely motivated. They are hungry for success, and they're also really determined to find some balance in their lives. And I'm not sure if that's from the pandemic, if people saw something new from being forced to work from home and then hybrid and all the things that come with it. But I can tell you I see a newer realization that mental health is a key priority. So there's a need, an ability, a want to work hard and to keep up with the pace, and also to make sure that life happens at the same time. And I'll tell you from my perspective, from when I was an executive and a rising executive, I didn't know that boundaries could exist. I'm a people
Mm.
pleaser by nature, and so getting to see it and work with it and help people realize that you can be in this crazy industry and still thrive in other ways is what gets me excited.
That must be really gratifying to help people figure that out because it has a material and meaningful impact on their day-to-day
It,
lives.
it's unbelievable, and to get to your point, to get to see it, to get to witness it, to get to help guide that is the most fulfilling thing I've ever done in my life. It's
Awesome.
fantastic.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
excited for you to be able to share some of that knowledge with those who attend OneConference. What do you
Yeah.
plan to speak about at OneConference from the keynote stage?
Yeah, exactly that. First of all, I'm so excited to be a part of this event. So I'm thrilled and honored to be part of it. And I will be just pretty much sharing my story. I have a 20-year career in this industry. I went from entry-level analyst all the way to senior vice president at some pretty major corporations. And so I know not only what it's like to have to navigate those kinds of changes, promotions, but also all the things that get thrown at you with that, including, I mean, when I started, I was in television ratings. And we had one rating, it was a live rating. And now it's a million different ways to watch things, a million different ways to get data. And with every promotion, more of that got thrown at me. So not only did I have to learn new ways of working, but I had to keep up with this pace and all the things that go with it. So I know what it's like. And so I'll be talking about the things that I learned, the twists and turns, the behaviors that I've frankly had to unlearn now that were habits back then. And hopefully, be able to talk about also what success can look like in many different ways. So maybe it's within this industry, maybe there's unexpected circumstances that happen, how we can find success in whatever we want our futures to look like. That's what I'll be talking about.
Nice. That sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
Any closing thoughts for those who are planning to attend OneConference?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I love people, which is why I'm a coach. So if you see me in the halls on a break or in a session, please come talk to me. I'd love to hear your story, where you are, what you do, what gets you excited, what lights you up right now, what scares you. Maybe I'll even have an insight or two for you on, what the future can look like. But also, really, my goal is for the attendees to walk away understanding that career growth and success and career fulfillment, they can coexist. They don't have to be one or the other. So that's the main thing I want the attendees to walk away with.
I love it. I love it. I'm excited to have that conversation with you and encourage those who are tuning in right now to take advantage of the opportunity to attend OneConference, to interact with Tracy, to hear her remarks and her story from the keynote stage. Tracy, thank you so much for taking a few minutes, and look forward to continuing the conversation in Chicago.